Good luck, man.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Cleveland. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Wilson's got it complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Fields.
Oh.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
That's crazy.
Lazard,
My guy just falls the hell down.
yards. And the Jets take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Nice drive.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. To throw now, here's Sanders. And his throw
He dropped it.
going to be incomplete.
Dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing, Sanders. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From the shotgun, Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 Tiger. 65.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jermaine Johnson Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal
I can't
range.
deal with that music in the background. It's throwing me off.
All next week,
situational
football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Paul again. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up. In motion left goes Reynolds. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And
I ran away from him.
To the 33-yard line here.
I should have sacked him.
Fields,
thought I was going to get the pass
mobility.
so.
He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. He'll look to throw. Now Fields going to run. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, 32 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
To throw is Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw again, here's Sanders. To the sideline and incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's second and 10. Now Sanders. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another
Here's Sanders. This one is complete to Judkins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Judkins. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Sanders once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get through. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku as the first half is winding down. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the first half of play. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
19, 18, 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Second and 17. At the 30.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
60 average.
Back to throw. Sanders. This will be caught. Judy. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
You gotta catch this, man. Gotta catch it.
Closer, and likely throwing again. You'd have to think on third and goal here.
Gotta catch it. Quarterback to quarterback.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to go. It's Fields. He'll try to do it himself. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent.